Oh, I can't hear myself. Wait. Hello, everyone. I have to fix this. Now I can hear me. Perfect. Great. Can I? Nice. Perfect. That is just right. Welcome on the stream. Nice to have you here. So I was just checking some OBS filters for vocals and the sound as well. So I hope it sounds good. The bad thing with OBS is I haven't figured out a good way to hear how it sounds like to you before I start streaming. So that I have to fix. I don't want to quit. So basically, let's see here. So my idea for now is I don't want to stay too long tonight. So I'm not gonna try to solve much at all. I'd rather try to refactor some of the solutions that have been already published in my repository. So I did solve the let's see here. I can also see the chat now. Perfect. Hello, hello, parents. And yes, so I did figure out. I did figure out a way to solve this day's puzzle. A little bit of a hacky way, but basically, but I think it was the same we did in the first puzzle. I did for the second puzzle. I basically cropped the the image. Right, yes, perfect. My speakers are muted. So basically, that's how it looks like, which is pretty bad. But I know why this happens. It happens because we never do anything with the edges, and I think it's a special case only if your puzzle starts or the decoder starts with a 1 here. Right, so let's just wrap this one up and make it nice. So, and then we can keep going with the refactoring of the submarine motions, maybe. Let's see, so this right, because this one, it's in a file already, but because of the way I did it today in the morning, just to save time, maybe I'll spend all the time refactoring this one. It ended up being a little bit hacky. Let's see. So basically, what I want to do is I want it to be able to be read in a similar fashion as the example input would be. And I think what I'll have to change is how we read the example input instead and this. So I'll have to adapt to the read lines in file reading structure, kind of. So this it will look like this, but so we want to do a little bit of cleaning first, and I think we do that here already. We could chain another replacement function here, just in case we can replace, so we can remove the the new line operator the new line basically, and then from here, just in case, although that becomes a little bit too large, we can make that a little bit nicer. I mean, it's just a little bit nicer. It's not really that much nicer. I understand that. Wonder if I do. Yeah. Well. We want this one actually here, and then this one is perfection. That looks great. So we have this cleaner function, and now we have the reader, and the reader. So the data looks like this. Mm. Yeah, we need to prepare it a little bit. So I guess maybe we could keep adding this here. We will assume that or I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We can leave it here in case, I don't know, somebody in the future does this import or like use this function. Who knows? You know, predicting the future pretty hard. Turns out. Right. Let's see. So now we just want to clean this one here. So we're going to do for each row in for row in input data. We'll just clean this row from this one here from all the new line characters. So backward /n is what we call a new line character. So if I run this and then this, it should show no back perfect, no new line characters. And yeah, and we did this already here. I see. But the problem was that this one here is expecting just a string, not a list of strings. So we could say, can we? How could we otherwise? Okay, what we could do is we can bring in again our friend typing and say union here, and we can add two types allowed. So we can have union of string and list. So, and then we can even go further actually and say list here as well, and do list of strings. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's figure out how should we, if we have these like complicated type hints, how should we write them in the doc strings? I wonder. I guess it's up to you, but Google Docstrings style guide. I think it's called Python. I think it's Google Docs. The Google Docs Docstring style guide. Let's see. That would be for type hints. Py guide. Let's see. How do they have something about? No, what shouldn't do. Right, so that's, yeah, it is the Google Docs string. And oh, that is strange. They do not this one. Why is this correct? It does not specify if what type minimum should be. Port value greater or equal to 20 to 10 24. They completely skip it here, but I guess it's maybe mentioned in a different part of the style guide. Was there like I don't want to look through it, the entire thing. That table contents, there you go. Yeah, the style, this is actually a pretty good like a documentation style guide. So totally recommended. Mm, let's see here. Excel scope, blah blah. Santa, shebang. Yeah, I forgot that. Shebang is this is the first line that you write in files, Python files that are supposed to be run in a command line or in a terminal, and that is because it basically tells the terminal what shell command to use to run it itself. So in this case, it tells the shell to go to the user folder in your hard drive under the binaries folder, take the Python 3 module, a runner or like application, or what is it? Shell command, I guess, and run that basically. But yeah, procrastination, attention span 0. Let's go back to the top here. Let's see. Nested local functions and classes. No. We want language rules, lint, imports, packages, lexical, power features. Oh. We want pipe annotations. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, we have all these. No, but I want it in the. I care about doc strings rather than. Let's see. Type list. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're saying it's a list of strings in our case. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that one before. String types. But how are you supposed to import typing? Oh, okay, they don't. That's strange. Parting words. Be consistent. Thank you. Okay, we want to have. Let's say. I'm looking for args like this, but where they actually list the types of the arguments, and they don't. I guess. Okay. I guess you don't need to do that anymore if you do a good job at hinting the types up here. Maybe that's what has happened, and I totally missed it. List each parameter by name. The description should follow the name and be separated by a colon, forward by this space in your line. If the description is too long to fit on an 80-character line, use a hanging indent of 2-4 spaces. More the parameter by name. Be consistent with the rest of the doc strings in the file. The description should include required types. If the code does not contain a corresponding timer. Oh, okay, that's new. Or maybe I don't remember seeing that before. So the description should include required types if the code does not contain a corresponding annotation. So we don't need to actually write the types here at all, as long as we write them here, which makes sense. You don't need to write them 2 times. So, because if I do, let's try this one out. If I execute this and I try to populate the read input, yeah, it tells me up here it should be either a string or a list of strings. And then here I don't need to specify, because then this is easy to. I didn't update it now. I forgot, right? Although the return of the tuple return doesn't really. Is it? Function. This is a function. Okay, maybe. That's why it doesn't work. It needs to be a class So what is a class here? It's okay. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So we should actually write this one here. So it's a tuple of 2 and the arrays. So how will it look here? Now let's see. Read input. Oh yeah, it says tuple of 2 and the arrays. Very cool. Today I learned. Right. So let's see now. So now that I know this, I should actually first of all make sure that I also use this page as a reference, and then also update my docstrings thingy. Can I extension settings? Let's see. Google docstrings, generate on enter, guest types. No, we don't want this. Auto docstring, exclude extended summary, include name, include function names at the start of docstrings. Now we don't necessarily need that. And then there's like an auto template path, log level, auto docstring. Oh, okay. Quote style, 3 quotes. Start a new line, start docstring on a new line. I guess it doesn't matter. Black will fix this, or nice or formatter. Yeah, and I saved this for all my projects now. Modified in user, perfect. Yeah, so that's what I want. I want to keep it as to not guest types. So if I do this, I'll remove these from here now. So for the returns, how should it be? For yields for generators. They're dissing on NumPy style. They don't like how NumPy does it. Yeah, they don't like that it's specified here like this, I guess. But I wonder, do they use array function dispatch or QR mode reduced? They don't use type hints, I think, in NumPy, maybe. It doesn't look like it, at least. Is that like a known problem? No, not issue, I guess, but wait, if I do use NumPy, let's try to make an array, for example. It will tell me, yeah, it will tell me the types. So how does it know the types? So if we go to NumPy, let's see. Does the array come from in here? Maybe. Is it here? Where is array? Array, an object. No. Add array iterator, blah blah. macOS check. Interesting. It should be coming from somewhere around here, I guess. But it's probably in core. So let's see. What is pi? And yeah, the NP core namespace is deliberately kept empty due to it being private. Spike lack being array print. Okay. Maybe in here. Okay. Array like in the array shape. There's a bunch of those. Okay, let's see now. Wow, time really flies now. Function based. I want array. Where's array? I don't even need to do that now, but well, array. There's a lot of array in here. Wow, there's a lot of array. As array and up to 4. these are all the things you import when you just do numpy, import numpy as NP, by the way. You're importing everything in your NP namespace, numpy namespace. Which is quite a lot. I don't see array though. How much is there? Oh my god, there's so much more. Wow. Anyway, never mind that. Doctrine starts. You can skip it if you mention it in the beginning of the doc string. Otherwise, instead describe such a value as returns a tuple. No. Where n a is n. I mean, it's not like, let's see. They just do like a nice example. That's actually, yeah, I like this one. So let's test it out. Like, yeah, so now that so basically they do it like this. So returns, I say returns tuple of 2 numpy arrays, the algorithm n and the image xy. Containing arrays. Although this is a little bit less clear than... Yeah, they provide an example. I'm not sure I like this approach. Returns a new minimum port. At least you know it's an integer from the type hint. Yeah, okay. Not entirely sold on this one. I don't know. Oh, mapping. That's a cool type hint. I'm learning a lot about type hints today. Let's see. So in this case, yeah, that would be the expected thing. And then we would do like, maybe show it like this, I guess. Or I don't know how I would display end-to-end the arrays. But I wanted also to test. So what does create an array? What does it return? Parameters. And it returns an end the array. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. That is kind of nice. Anyway, I mean, that's things you do when you refactor. You waste time figuring out what's a good practice and whatnot. So if I remove this one now, and I create a docstring again, this time, no, there is a type. Oh. Okay, I know what happened. It doesn't infer the type anymore. It doesn't try to tell me which type. It doesn't try to put a type in here, which was not what I wanted to do. Also, if it's following the Google Docstrings format, then why is it not following the Google Docstrings format? You're not supposed to put types in there. I think that's an issue. Can I check the repository of this one now? Oh yeah. Where did my browser go here? Got updated in March, okay. Is there people complaining about this? Like, extra bytes with that docstring? What about types? Is anyone saying set more than... No, this has specification, okay, no. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's an old issue as well. Functions implementing an annotated argument type in a signature. Feels a bit redundant to mention argument types again in docstrings. According to Swing Napoleon's doc, the following Google Docstring is acceptable. Perfect. I want a thumb up too. You could define your own docstring format that omits types. You can take the Google style template and remove the Yes, what I did. I just thought that it was blah blah blah. That is a valid question. I will look at how easy it would be to add. And nothing ever happened again. I mean, how easy could it be? Like, just make another choice that has cumbersome and necessary to keep the docstring type hints in sync with the function. Yeah, an add option to not generate. Now there's another one, and that was closed. It's closed because it's duplicate of this one. Okay. And okay, I want to follow this conversation here. That's really nice on. Oh, I can't see you anymore. Where do you go? Here you are. Hey, welcome back. It's a nice feature of GitHub to, or I guess like to be able to follow conversations in certain issues. But this issue seems pretty old. This is like on February somebody commented about this. Nobody seems to care. I wonder if there's a pull request for it. Probably not. So what is the docstring? Auto docstring. Yeah, you can make a version of it without type holder, I guess. Arguments, keyword arguments. Yeah. So what are the templates here? Yeah, so we could fork this and fix this for basically we want to make a copy of this and remove the typos basically. Let's see. And how is this called? Docstring factory mustache. What's mustache? Well, let's see. Common text. Get template. I guess I'll just. Yeah, I'll add a case here, which will say Google no types. Yeah, Google dash no types. What is one line RST here? Yeah, and it will get this template file, and this function here basically fixes that. Okay. Yeah, let's make a fork of it and try to contribute. Perfect. So basically what I'll do, yeah, let's see. I'm not sure how I would test it. Fetch app stream on it. Okay, so now what we need to do is clone this repository. So let's yeah, let's do this. Where are we here? Okay. Let's leave our shell and take back. And yeah, I can make it here, I guess. Clone this one. Perfect. And we can open this, or not open, but out the docstring. Open this in Visual Studio Code. And it should open a new window. Perfect. Welcome to the stream. Hello. What we're doing now is a little bit of I started doing a little bit of refactoring, and then I got to this point where I realized that Python type hints are really nice, And I went down this rabbit hole where I found out that actually, if you use type hints consistently in your code, which you don't need to declare them anymore in your um, documentation, your code documentation, in according to Google's template. So they do it like this. They make sure you have hints on what kind of types each variable should be, and you just remove the type hints from here anymore, which makes sense because it's very easy to forget to update your documentation, but there are tools to make sure that you didn't mess up your types in your arguments, so that is easier to maintain. And what I found out is that this how's it called, this extension I'm using to create these doc strings automatically, it does not have an option to not. You can leave this on. It doesn't have an option to. It has, these are the types of documentation that you can generate by templating, and the Google one, which is the default that I've been using for a very long time. Apparently, in their version, has type hints by default, like this one here. It tells you it's a string, but I've already said it's a string up here, and that's basically also where it figures it from as well as here. It's an integer. But if I change this function to return something else and I change it here, I may forget to change it here as well. The difference is that here there is certain tools that could check if this is correct. So if I made a mistake and I put an integer here of that type integer, but it's actually a string that this function returns, I could get an error from other tools. Python would never complain because yeah, these are hints. They're not really. Python is not a typed language, so every variable can change type at runtime. So what we're gonna do now, apparently, because I went down this rabbit hole, is we cloned this repository because I found out that there is a conversation. Where was it? Not this one, sorry. Here. The repository that actually they maintain this extension. Yeah, you see these types. We don't want them. So I found that there is an issue. Optionally write types in Docstring that was opened 1.5 years ago almost. And the solution is really simple, actually. People here are complaining that this is not available. But and the last person was in 27th February. So I think we can do everyone a service and fork this repository and actually fix this. So let's see now. I can take this window away. Perfect. So wait, where did our... I have a bunch of desktops open, so we can use another one for this stuff. I can remove this one as well. And yeah, I can put this there too. So now that we are here in this repository, let's see, they have a niche template here. Okay, that's good. So in the doc strings, they have these templates and they have this Google template. So I'm gonna make a copy of that. And can I just paste it in here? Yeah, perfect. And I'll rename it Google Node Types. Maybe, I don't know. To do like no types. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. I don't know. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all. What is, no, I don't want that. I just want to find all the everywhere that this occurs. Okay, yeah. I see what happened here. But yeah, I can remove this just from here, this, And then remove this one from here as well. And description blip. Okay, so the raises does not type. Oh no, sorry. Raises need to type, right? What did Google say? This one. Docstrings here. The raises, yeah, okay. For raises, we need a type because this is not set somewhere else. Okay, so this might be, you might think it's a little bit strange, but yeah, or like inconsistent. I think it makes sense, at least to me. So I'll try to help other people by contributing back to the code base. So right, so we don't need these at all, and I think that's pretty much it. Actually, I'm not sure if. Yeah, I can leave it like this and go to the get template function here and add a new case under the Google case, which is going to be case Google no types, get the file that is called Google no types mustache. Apparently mustache is a thing. Let's see now. Where else do we need to fix this? Docstring factory. What does it do? Creates there, right? So what will happen if there is no constructor? Type names. Start new line. Include guest types. Is something that comes. Okay, like is. Okay, it's from probably from the configuration of your environment. Is there anything that is about some types specific here that I need to be worried about? Type, guest types. No, we don't care. Okay, that's all there is. Then we also, what's the index TypeScript? Okay. What else here? Let's see. Keyword decorator, docstrings, yields, exceptions, arguments. Nope. Docstring parts, args. So what is docstring parts? It comes from here. Placeholder, summary placeholder, type placeholder. When is that referenced? Go peek references. It's no, but this is where it's defined. Okay, so it's not referenced in this file at all. It's probably referenced. Let's see. Type placeholder. We can search everywhere for it. Type placeholder in the readme. Okay. Type or guest type. Okay. Then there is a default type. Private add docstring. Add default types. Where are these? Let's see. But it shouldn't do anything if add default types placeholder type. Okay, but according, let's see, how does this work? This type return this type. I'm trying to figure out how they add the type placeholder. I think this type. Let's see, this type. Where is it? I don't see it. This type. It's only mentioned here, and probably then it comes from somewhere else. Remove types, argument type, undefined, yield exists, return type. Okay. I don't think it will. I think it should not crash at all if we remove the types, because I assume the way this is implemented is that it tries to replace things in the templates. Um, so one thing actually we need to keep that I forgot is the error type. Yeah, okay, we have it. It's here. Perfect. Description placeholders, placeholder, blah blah. So I can attempt to fix this like this and not spend too much more time. So one more thing I guess we need to find is ours. Ah, yeah, Docstring get. Let's see. Guest type. Okay. We can stop this. Guest type. Blah blah. It tries to read a lot of the text to figure out. Okay, yeah, it does some regex matching. To figure out what type things are. Bool. Okay. Yeah, they've done a good job here. Index. Parse parameters. Valid document prefix. Tokens. Tests. Test what? Docstring. Integration. Okay, how do you run these tests? I have no idea. I guess one way would be if I build this and I install it manually and to see generate docstrings. Okay. And then I would be able to see if it works. I don't know if I need to change anything else. I guess it'll just try to infer the types, maybe either ways, but we just don't show them in the end, and maybe that's fine. Yeah, let's try to just save that. Oh, I realize. It's nice to have the camera centered for our OCD friends. Let's see. So I need to make a new branch. First of all, git checkout. I'm gonna name it. Google no types. Okay, and then we've modified. Oh, untracked files. Ah, yeah, because it's a new file. Forgot. Sorry. Google add source docstring templates. Oh yeah, we need to. One thing we need to do is to figure out where is this docstring factory, like who that creates the docstrings. Template data. No. I want to figure out who creates the options in the menu. So maybe that is tsconfig. Maybe what is that? No. I'll also have to figure out how to build this. Hopefully there is good documentation extension TypeScript. Generate docstring. So how do they? Okay, this is the auction thingy. Let's see. So there should be somewhere. Is this VS Code? Maybe launch. No tasks. What is this? No. There should be constants, but there should be a place where, except if it's automatically generated, there should be somewhere where they give you the drop-down choice in this menu, in the Visual Studio Code menu here, basically. something must be generating this doctrine format drop down. Which okay, that's I can search for that one actually. Which docstring format to use? So let's see. Which docstring? There you go. There you go. Got him. Default is Google, and I can add Google dash known types. So that should not be an issue at all. No. Hopefully. Let's see how the configuration, blah blah, which instruction format to use. And once this is chosen, I guess, blah blah blah, that should be fine. Is there anywhere else? No. Alrighty. So let's start adding things. So Google no type. Okay. This is going to be our. I'm not gonna use emojis here because it's a public repository and people may not appreciate emojis as much. Maybe. I'm just gonna name this. Let's see. I'm looking. Typeless. Or like Google Docstring template without types or without types. Yeah, maybe that's good enough. Then we have the package JSON changes and the so then let's first commit this one. This is get templates. So this actually how do we say this? So this makes it possible to choose the template. So let's say add template, add new template to switch case. And then we want to package JSON, and that is add new choice, add Google node types choice to drop down. So I think that should be it. Google node types. So these are the three files we changed. Google node types. Google node types. Yeah, that's a pretty small change. Let's see if they accept it. So what I can do is I want to go to GitHub here, and I'm not sure if I should merge to their mass. Oh, there is a bunch of pull requests here that are not closed. Avoid extra new lines. Oh, before I do make the pull request though, I should try to build it. Yeah, but I see that why are they unmerged? Add class. Maybe somebody else tried to fix this as well, and the maintainer just doesn't. Oh, he had some comments at some point. Oh, and then he spent time to actually reply. Wow, okay. So this repository is a little bit all over the place. Like, whoever class doctrines are created under class definition, they read parameters from the init method, scan the entire class for attributes, but parameters list. Emoji doctrines are created at the first line. Okay, he improved some things that people wanted, but he didn't come back to actually fix the he got the review. I hope the person is alive. Um. Oh yeah, that took like oof, that took a while. Um. Okay. Anyway, but before we merge and we create a pull request, let's try to um actually let's try to actually see if we can build this. Let's see now. Extension settings, features, docstring formats. Oh, does this play in here? Oh, it does. It's really cool. Blah blah. Contributing. The source code for this extension is hosted. GitHub contributions, pull requests, suggestions, and bug reports are greatly appreciated. Post any issues and suggestions to the GitHub page. The future to contribute, fork the project, and create a pull request back to the master. Please update the README if you have any noticeable changes. There's no official contribution guide or code of contact yet. Just follow the standard open source norms and be respectful. Okay, so how do we run the integration tests? Damn it, I don't want to learn this now. Or maybe, yeah, why not? I mean, we're in it. We might as well. So let's see, what do we have here? There is some NPM stuff. Package JSON. What does it have? Categories. Okay. Keywords. Auto docstring. Oh, interesting. I didn't. Yeah. On which language? Oh, there's Starlark. What is that language? Interesting. I never heard that one before. Key bindings, menus. But this is this hasn't. Okay. This may be okay. Let's try. Oh, there is some scripts here. Perfect. Is there a test? Oh, there is. Oh, perfect. So let's do code pre-publish. Let's do npm install maybe. Seems like something's going on. So npm is a package manager. Oof, and I need to update it. Didn't I? I remember updating it. Oh, I think probably it didn't update. So npm is the node package manager, basically, what it's called. And Node is this backend JavaScript-based language thing. So Node npm is basically a package manager for all the dependencies that we need. So here, if I do now list files, copy templates, what do they copy out to where? Unit test. Can I do integration and PM in the integration test? No. How do I run these? Run. I think like this. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. It's doing things. Let's see, will something fail? His code insiders, wow. Ah, but he has done a really good job at making this testable. Like, I mean, I don't know what it's doing. I mean, we can read here. Okay, so Node just runs this run integration tests JavaScript. Oh, it installs a development version of. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool. I did not know that this is possible. It installed a development version of VS Code, ran tests in it, and killed it. And it seems like everything ran. Okay. So let's run unit test as well. Pre-integration tests. Oh, I ran them in the wrong order. Everything passed. Okay. But I didn't change anything here. That's probably why. Run. Wow. And I could add like GitHub actions to this. Probably. Or maybe not for integration test, I guess. Um, let's do pre-integration tests, which should have been done before the integration test, I guess. And maybe we can run the integration test again. But maybe what I need to do is maybe I need to add a test, because now we have a new template. Wow, that's really cool. So it creates some doc strings, and then and then it has some. Let's see, where's the integration tests? Node VS Code test. Where was it? Course tests, I think. Run integration tests. It does some things. Okay. Actually, we don't need this to do a double thing anymore. Let's see. When instantiated with a template, blah blah blah. Should create a summary placeholder. Is there like types in here? Type. Should iterate over Docstring component. But is there like a Google test in here? No. Get custom template. So what does it do? When given a path for a template file, should return the file. Okay. Custom template test. Get template file. Okay, that's another test. Right. Okay, here we go. So we need a test for our new template. So let's add a copy of this one down here and name it no types, and contain Google okay. Sphinx. Right. I'm following now. That's fun. That's fun. So it says up here Google Docstring template without argument and return yield or yield type. Without types for argument and return or yield. Or maybe I can say args instead. Args. Returns or yields. Perfect. So let's see. So now, okay, now we'll need to update this, and then if I write this in here, now we have our own test, making sure that that's a little bit of a long description. Maybe they won't like this one, but whatever. They can complain, and we can shorten it down. So this is for custom templates. If you make your own, and I mean, I probably will have to make my own because they probably won't merge this. But at least, I mean, I think it's a fair thing to have for everyone. I mean, there is at least a request. So let's run all the run unit tests. Oh. Let's run all the tests again. So the unit test passed. Pre-integration test. That passed as well, and let's do integration test. Yeah, testing is maybe something I want to start doing in soon. Actually, I haven't really done proper testing so far. Docstring. I want to see the creating these though. Let's see. So was it 12 before and now it's 14? Or deals with generates a doctrine for type hints. Uh, can I see if it read my files? No, it takes all the templates from in here. Okay. Yes. And then for each, we should see somewhere that I deals with type hints, generates a doctrine for the start. What is the numbers here? Ignores the comments in file 3. Okay, there's special cases of for the test, but it doesn't seem like the. So when does this get templates test run? Custom template test, get template test, integration, Python test files. So this is the input file, and that is the output file. Bazel. What is Bazel? I've never heard of that one before. Okay. Integration tests. Should have not activated. Blah blah. Will activate the generate docstring completion after triple end quotes. Is this what I write? What I run? Will activate. Ah, yeah, here it is. Does it run it for every? Expect to contain. Wow, this is TypeScript code, and I mean it's fairly okay. It's quite readable. All you front end and thin back enders getting excited. What is cool about writing extensions for VS Code is that you're basically creating a web application, because VS Code, Visual Studio Code runs in basically what's a browser that. So Electron is like a special version of a web browser, a special version of Chrome, basically, or Chromium, the open source project. And what we're looking at now is really a browser. Everything is like front end design here, back end, like with proper back end and everything. We're having like a web server in my computer here. So we can write. So that's why they write these extensions in JavaScript and TypeScript, because it's easy to. It's native to this browser thing. Let's see now. Package JSON. What else? What other kinds of tests do we have? So I would like to actually load it and see how it works. So I would like to compile it. So let's do npm run compile. So source. Okay, so then it looks like it is compiled. So how do I? Let's see, docstring templates. There is our template. Hey. Telemetry. Ooh. It sends telemetry somewhere. I wonder where. Or does it? Or what is it? Access comparison? It just sends some error stacks, I guess. Okay. Stack trace. Logger. Generate docstring. And then we have extension parts, constants, parse. Okay, so how do I publish this? Or like, I mean, I don't want to publish it. I want to. Let's see. Also, I have some. Out of curiosity, if I do like this, and I do npm run unit test. Oh, that didn't. Oh, it worked. Almost worked. Okay. That worked here. Okay. Let's try this again. So let's see if it's going to fail anything. No, okay. Pre-integration test. And integration test. Because otherwise, what's the purpose of... okay, I have to rename this when asked for Google no types template. Nothing failed. So when does this test run? Does it ever run? Get template spec, yes. Get template dot spec. No, yeah, that's the... So this test never runs, or? Generate Docstring spec, run integration tests, integration index, blah blah, filter run tests. So which it should have failed in the integration test. Okay, maybe how this works is that it checks, not exactly, maybe contain is that it looks like okay, that's a lot of things here, but I think it just looks that it matches some of this. So if I or I guess, yeah, I also need this one back, yeah, and then we can put this here again. Perfect. So I guess what I could test is that I remove this and just say like this. And now if I do run the integration test, is this an integration? I mixed up. Is it integration or it probably is integration test, yeah. Let's see. It should, I guess it should fail because it will not. Nothing failed. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not an integration test. It's a unit test. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So this only checks for. It doesn't check that it equals this one. It just checks that it contains part of it. So as long as it's not garbled around, then it should work. Great. So let's see now. So what did we change in package? Sorry. No new line at the end of the file. Did I just add a new line or did I remove one? I added one. Okay. Sure. Okay. Oh, will I be able to remove it? If I save it, it's gonna go. Okay. Oh, it's fine. How did I add a new line? I have no idea. Anyway, let's see what we changed in the in the stores, docstring templates, Google. No types. Yeah, we made this. Okay, let's add this and say make, I guess, clear description. Okay, and then we also have the test string template. And we just say add unit for Google. No. Perfect. So now what we want to do is push this one as well, and then we want to do npm compile again, run compile. So we want to compile our code base, and let's figure out how to import custom extension VS Code. I don't know how you do that. Managing extensions. VSC. Add Visual Studio Code import custom CSS and JSON extension. What is this? Maybe in here there is a way to install from VSIX. What is that? Check for extension updates. Or update. Okay, they update automatically, I guess. Managing extensions. So if I develop an extension, install an extension, install button, blah blah blah. An extension is uniquely now install. Blah, blah. Okay. Highlight, expand. Okay. Manage. Then we can install it. Sure. I don't want the details. I want to install an extension. What is a VSIX? You can manually install a VS extension package in a VSIX file using the... okay. So maybe how do I create this file? Let's see. Maybe there is a script that does that. Watch, no. Copy templates, pre-publish, run, compile. Compile. It did not create a... What does compile do here? Copy templates, TypeScript P. What is this? In VS Code test. What is? No, this is the... Oh, I got the... No, it just disappeared. So this, nothing new, nothing fresh. Okay. Right. Let's see. So somewhere here we should be able to create a... How will we do that? We have to be able to create resources, macOS Electron. Yeah, so this is the Visual Studio Code images, demo, no modules. Docstring. It's not this one. So what is a VSIX file? And also code install publishing extensions. Install from VSIX. How do I make... What is... Can I install filters? I have to publish it somewhere in order to install it? Like how do I... VSC, Visual Studio Code Extensions. Is a command line tool for packaging, publishing. Perfect. So VSC package. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's what we need. So we need to be able to install. Anyway, I don't need this. We can just do np. Never mind. npm. I kind of don't want to do global. Install VSCE. Is it okay if I just do it here? Or will it? No, it will add it. No, never mind. Okay, VSCE. Because otherwise it will add it to the dependencies of the project, and I don't want to deal with that now. Should I rename the live stream? It's not the Advent of Code anymore. It's contributing to open source. And this is going to be, what is auto docstring? What is it called? I'm just gonna do contributing because maybe who knows, maybe I'll contribute to open source again. So let's take the repository name. It's this one here. So that everyone can know it on the stream name. So that's what it ended up being. So here we go. Perfect. So let's VSCE package. I think it was. No. Okay. Yeah. It can't find it because it doesn't know the new command yet in the terminal. So we have to restart the terminal. But if you source your in this case, I'm using ZSRC, ZSH, and it's a Z shell. Maybe I should have another stream on just checking these out. Actually, I'm not entirely sure what it stands for, but basically this command runs the file that initializes the terminal every time you open a new terminal. So when I do this, it reinitializes itself. So now it should, or not. But maybe the reason is because I don't have npm in my path. So let's fix that. npm add npm to path in macOS. Or how do I find my npm path? I guess. Oh, that. Okay, that should config get prefix. Default is 6. I mean, okay, let's see where it installs things. Right. Okay, so they are. I've installed Node with Homebrew or Brew for short, which is a package manager for macOS. So if we just have a look at what there is in there, perfect. So we want to check bin. There you go, VSC. But then it should be available since. Okay, let's open a proper terminal. I think we need this. Okay, I can bring this up here. So what is happening here now is that perfect. We want to know where this, if this node. So if this path is in our path, in our terminal path. So whatever I run in my terminal should be how do you describe this? Whatever I run in my terminal exists somewhere in a path, and I want to make sure that my terminal knows that where to look when I type things in. Every time you type something, it exists somewhere. So when you type there, for example, maybe Heard of this one before? dir. Okay, it doesn't exist. That's strange. I would guess that it should be in here, like one of the standards. So these are like all the standard commands you usually have. So yeah, so Python is here. I saw it. So when you run Python 3, it will run this one here. Rails I have installed apparently. pb copy, pb paste. I've seen. Yeah, these are to copy paste things from your clipboard. Maybe you're familiar with ls. It should be here somewhere. Okay. LP CD dir. Okay, we don't have dir here, but maybe in user share bin. That's another. No, there's no bin here. Okay. User local bin maybe. Yeah. Okay. There is more stuff here. So this is the ones that I've installed, I think. But where is ls though? That is a bit strange. I thought it would be pretty standard. ls is like to list the the directory, and it's not here either. Which okay, sure. Anyway, my configuration is a little bit all over the place, so let's not dig into that further. So let's take my ZSHRC file and check. Let's check if we have. Let's find. Let's see. We need to find the path. So the path should be actually. Before I do this, we can check if it is in the path. So we can echo the path actually, and we will see that we have my Python libraries in the path. Every binary I have in my home folder, every binary there is in this local folder. I go SDK. That is 2 times here. This is the Go binaries. This is my some other stuff. Then we have homebrew, the things I've installed. So basically what's missing is the npm things. And how do I add those? Okay. So right now, so the problem is that it's using. So if I run this, it will configure the. Oh, now it configured it to be empty. Shit. Oh no. Get prefix is going to be empty now. Okay, it's in my home folder. Shit. No, but I think I want it to be at what they say maybe in this one because I have access to it. Yes. So if I and in here is all the things I've installed for the most part. I guess. Git rename black. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's make set to git prefix to npm prefix to user local actually that should be good enough. I wonder if anyone is complaining about this. Just install J now. I wouldn't need to own if I'm able to run the scripts. Sweet. Yeah, it looks like owning has already occurred to my machine. Otherwise, they would need sudo. Okay. So if I do this now again and we install again the VSC extension, it should install it under this Um, oh no, shit. Oh no, that was correct. Yeah, globally with so -G means I install it globally in my for. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Um. I wonder if I should do this, or maybe I can just do left Philip is no. No, let's use let's use local. I'll just ch own user local and yeah and I don't want to change this now actually. Damn it. This is how it goes when you try to fix things in your I spend most of my time in configurations and especially if you just follow instructions, then you rarely I find out that you rarely learn things. Yeah, so but I can't do this, which is a bit annoying. Version was rejected by your operating system. It's likely that you do not have permissions. Yes. If you believe this might be a permission issue, please double check the permissions of the file, or try running the command again as administrator. I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is say npm or like ch own user local and see what people believe about this. Yeah, so let's see. I don't want your cookies. Very much choices. Yeah. Let's see. Is for installing software for the local machine. By default, root owns the directory. This means that to install there, you need to use sudo. For example, in just works because they own use local. Safely install the software instead of using sudo. But that is not really the case. I can't recommend becoming the owner of this because for most situations it's probably less secure than using sudo. Your question suggests 2 reasons you might want sudo. First, have avoid to use sudo. Blah blah. For most program files installed in a Ubuntu system, the file mode is this, meaning that any user or program can execute them, but only the owner of the file's root can modify them. But I am the owner. Right? Or am I? Yeah. And we saw that. Okay. But what about? Okay, so is the problem? No, it could not write access to. So you could not create lib node modules in there. Let's see. There is lib, and I own it. Local lib. Is there already a node? No, node. There is a node modules already. And it's owned by the root. That's the problem. Okay. So if we do this again, but grep is another nice one. It tries to match the string here. Yeah. Okay. So that's the problem. So, but we can fix this with saying left is and admin, I guess. Node in. Where am I? That's gonna be far. User in user local lib node modules. Operation not permitted because it's a. Oh no, that was okay. Operation not permitted. That's good. Great. I'm glad this didn't work. I think the reason it's not working is because it needs sudo. So now I'm only going to change the folder, not the content. So now I own the folder. Let's see. Yes, exactly. So I don't know who's going to break. So who's in Mac OS? Who's the wheel group? What's the wheel group for? What is the wheel? Quoting the super. macOS has roots in BSD. They had a group of trusted people that could become super user, and that's the big wheel. Okay. Okay, so maybe I should change this to Left Package wheel instead of admin, since it was wheel before. And now we can try the npm install again. Now it works, yeah. Well, there you have it. So now we did all this so that we can build let's see, this library here. This extension here. So please work. Let's see. What did it do? It put it here. Oh, perfect. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, nice. So I can open this and install it. Let's see. So how do we do this? The instructions were here, right? Yeah. So to install these, wow, so today I learned something. So this is also like a Node installation tutorial. Or like, sorry, like a Node building, package building tutorial for extensions. So, wow, I can just do this. That's pretty cool. So no code install extension. So, and maybe code, this one, code install extension, auto, this. Warning is not in the list of known options, but still. It's sorry, yeah, it's one dash, not two dashes. Let's see. Okay. Deprecated due to security. I don't want this. Okay, but that's fine. It looks like it worked. So if we let's try this out. Did we build it? So let's yeah, so where is the is it here? Can I find it? Auto, or can I just see the installed ones? Yeah. Will I find it here? Is it? And I do have to like restart something, or how does it know? Tab 9. Yeah. I used that for a while. That was a bit annoying. Manage. So how do I know it's installed? Maybe by testing it, I guess. Or no, I should be able to see the new setting, right? Yeah. So if we go here, no, okay. But maybe it's because we need to open a new window. And let's just create a random new file, whatever. What is? Okay, sorry. That was confusing. And we want it to be change mode to Python, and we want to define some. But let's check the extension first. Restart to update. No, okay. What's the update for? New code available. Want the extension settings. I have far too many extensions. So what's the name of the extension actually? Let's see. Is it in here? No, not this one. In this one. Is it somewhere in here? Did I change the extension here? maybe? It's enabled globally. No. So when I installed it was successfully installed. Okay. So how do I show? Is there like a hidden extension that I don't see? Install for VSIX. Maybe that. Let's go back here. This one, and install. Completed. Python Docstring Generator. Please reload. Okay. That was the problem. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Google no types. Let's watch it in action. Where's my Python here? Is here? Yeah. Perfect. Let's watch it in action. So we want where you go. There we go. This one, and it should have the same configuration as well. Yes. Okay. So if I write test and the type is, let's say, input string and some other which is an integer, and it returns a dictionary. Let's create a... that's so nice. We did it. We did something. We contributed code. So now, I'm so happy. That's it's been such a long time since I contributed to like an open source project. So let's see, did we change anything anymore? No. So now we're good to go. We can go create a pull request. Let's see, and we can reference this issue here. Google Docstring template without type hints, if they're called that, I guess. No, it wasn't this one. Wasn't this? Where was the issue that they were talking about? Was this one? Yeah, optionally right. Types in Docstring. Yeah. So. Right. So can I reference this issue now? 121. Let's see. Google Docstring template without type hints. Pep, what was it? 484. Following from a personal need as well as the one-to-one. I spotted the one-to-one issue. Following from personal need to avoid type hints in docstrings due to them being hard being harder to maintain while I decided to and since following from impression, I need to avoid type hints in docstrings due to in Google style docstrings due to them being hard to maintain and redundant after 408. Let's see. This one, PEP 404, 484, what, yeah. PEP 484. This PR follows. Please. This should solve. Yeah. Right. So now we have to a little bit explain, like, so we introduced the intro. This PR introduces Google no types. The choice in the drop down menu of the extension drop down menu. What does it say in there? Docstring format sections. Docstring format drop down menu. Right. Extensions menu in the settings. This new template follows is pretty much a copy of the default Google template with the removal of the type hints. Are they type hints, or what should they called? Should they be called generate docstring type docstring components type yay thing. Okay, guest types should not use types from docstrings, blah blah. I'm just trying to find like a little bit of inspiration on what I should call this. So let's see. Hey, welcome to the stream. We've been contributing to this open source extension here. And this is this extension is in TypeScript, and it's for Visual Studio Code, and it creates an auto completion, and we're pretty much done at this point. So I'm only creating a pull request for the original for the maintainers. Oh, I removed what happened here? Did it have a new line and I removed it? Maybe somebody will complain about this. I'll probably add it back. Anyway, so I introduced a new template for the Docstring Generator here for Python. It's a VS Code plugin that I use a lot, and they didn't have this Google No Types template, which is a oh, I haven't pushed. I have more changes. I just realized. Let's see. Everything is up to date. Okay, so it just doesn't show up here. So basically, I introduced this new template of documentation that follows the official Google Docstrings template for Python, and that is that one here. Actually, it's a very good document. You follow if you're writing Python. So I'll add this here. Google Python. Google style guides for Python. It's pretty good. I'll put it in the description now. So yeah, so now it all creates this one without type hints. So that's what I'm trying to explain here. And I need to rewrite this in a new PR that contains all the, or this it's probably gonna be fine actually. Let's see. This PR introduces Google Node types choice in the extension Docstring format drop-down menu in the settings, the extension settings. This new template is pretty much a copy of the default Google template with the removal of the type hints. But are they called type hints or are they called, let's see, what do they call them here? What's the default? Default Docstring template. Okay. Description. Oh no, sorry. Type, yeah. I guess that's fine. This new template is pretty much a copy of the template with the removal of type hints from the Docstrings, yeah, from inside. I'm pretty much saying the same thing sometimes. Please let me know if I missed something. I've missed. I've never worked with type script before, but a little bit with Node and NPM. But I am a little bit familiar with Node and NPM. This should also solve. This PR follows from personal now, which I believe to be a benefit for teams that use this extension. This should also solve. Yeah, my backpack here. Let's do this here. I believe the introduction of this template benefit teams that use this extension, and teams and projects that use this extension during development. This way everyone can choose the correct. Everyone has their how's it called, the template already installed with the extension, and they don't have to further configure a custom template. Google style. This PR introduces the Google. Thus, I can write here. does this PR? Introduces the Google Note app. No, let's see how it looks. Oh, it looks nice. I can. This is not marked down, I guess, exactly. You can simply be instructed to set it to the correct. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I don't need to go into too many details. So I'm gonna, yeah, let's do this. When we press this button, what's gonna happen is that we are going to try to ask to merge our changes to the master branch from our branch Google Note Types to the master branch of the repository. I'm gonna write here. I compiled and I run all tests locally. All available tests locally with success, and I installed the .vsix package in my own local VS Code studio code version. Let's see what version it is. Where can I see my version? Let me see the Visual about Visual Code. 1.6. This one. 1.631. Version 1.631 with success. I run all available tests locally with success, and I installed it. And installed the .vsix package in my own, the compiled VS package in my own local VS Code studio with success. I successfully. I think when I write, I think so much of what I write. It's insane. I successfully ran all available tests locally, and I installed the compile my package in my own. Yeah, I don't need to write this one here. And tested that it works. Perfect. I'll write this here. That makes more sense. I didn't need to overthink this too much. Let's push it. So 3, 2, 1, bam! Let's do this. Wow. Pull request. Hello world. Check me out. Oh, some tests are going to run. Code climate. I don't know what this is. It's probably some continuous integration, continuous deployment testing. What did it do? Okay. I'm not sure. Show all checks. What does it do? Code climate. What is code climate? Product. Browser extension. Oh, overview. All good. No issues found. Ratings. No ratings. Issues. I did. Well, there's 26 issues, but they are okay. What is this website? I don't know. Code climate. I've never seen that before. Align initiatives with strategic. Marketing speak. Engineering management reimagined. I have no idea what this is. Anyway, I think that was it for today. If you want to check the pull request, I'll put it in the here in the comments as well. The pull request. Here, just in case, for future reference as well. So yeah, we contributed to codes. I guess I have to ask for a reviewer. Can I ask for a reviewer? No, I cannot ask for a reviewer. They will have to come in and add themselves. So let's see. Last time, avoid extra. Oh no. The owner of this repository is probably not active anymore. I see there's no reviewers here. I'm gonna check this issue that is I'm solving here. What's his name? I can tag him. I made the PR to add this template as a new template in the drop down in the settings in the what's called extensions drop down setting menu. Google no types. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, exactly, because the people in here... I could have named it like this, actually. Shit. But I can rename it, it's fine. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Let's see if people pick this up. That would be pretty cool. It's I mean, you can make, yeah. Let's hope that he checks it out. Let's see, has he been active? Wow, he's been massive active. Nils Werner, New York City. He's been mega active. Damn, nice. He worked on some other, he works on some other projects, even today as well. Or not today, this month. Nice. Yeah, sometimes, it's pretty nice to stalk people. And when you see this like bar green, on GitHub, you know that whoever, like the account you're looking at is just like, boom. They are just burning through code every other day. Pretty much almost every day. You can see he was on vacation maybe 1 week here. You can stalk people here pretty much. Like, yeah, what did you do this week? Not much contributions. 20 contributions, nice. What does mine look like? I rarely look at it. Oh, work in progress. Okay. Yeah, you can clearly see that, but most of it is private repositories. But right, you can see that it's gonna become a green bean one day. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for tuning in today. It's been a blast. finally I'm gonna get to sleep at a reasonable time. And let's see, probably tomorrow I'm gonna go for a run in the morning, so I don't know when I'm gonna get around to try the Advent of Code task. So until next time, it's been real.